Have you been craving more blatant video game ripoffs since our last video? Well, if you have, we've got you covered. Let's continue, shall we? Hey guys, ArcadeCloud here, and today we're counting down 5 more blatant video game ripoffs. If you're new to our channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with some friends. It's free. At number 5, we have Farmville. Farmville was released as a flash game for Facebook in June of 2019 and was developed and published by Zynga. The game is free to play but heavily encourages you to purchase their in-game currency, Farm Cash, in order to progress more quickly. Following its launch, Farmville became the most popular game on all of Facebook and was able to keep that title for nearly 2 years. Farmville's player count peaked in March 2010 with just under 84 million active users. However, there was another very similar game released a few months prior to Farmville, and that game was Farmtown. Released in February of 2009, the company /Key released a Facebook game which allowed users to manage their own virtual farm. Farmtown only sent out a few invitations to close friends in order to test the game. They got a really great response, prompting those friends to send out invitations to their friends, and then their friends told their friends, and so on. At some point, Zynga saw the rising popularity of this game, causing them to begin developing their own farm management game and using the exact same gameplay and visual aesthetic as Farmtown. Zynga already has a number of successful Facebook games, and they were able to easily market to their existing fanbase, allowing Farmville to surpass Farmtown in popularity. At number 4, we have PlayStation AllStars Battle Royale. No, this isn't a Battle Royale game. This is the older brawler that's whatever. This game is Sony's take on a brawler very similar to one that's published by Nintendo. The PlayStation AllStars Battle Royale uses the exact same style of controls as Super Smash Bros., each button controlling a certain move category and the exclusion of complex input strings, allowing the most casual of players to easily pick up on them. The gameplay is also exactly the same. I mean, it's a Sony crossover ring-out style fighting game. Come on. It's nearly identical to Super Smash Bros. In every way except for the characters. I can't fault Sony for trying to throw their hat in the ring in the brawler market, but come on, this was really blatant, guys. At number 3, we have the Great Giana Sisters. This game doesn't even try to be anything original, it just looks like a cheap copy of Super Mario Bros. Even the title is a ripoff. The Great Giana Sisters is a 2D side-scrolling platformer where you control either Giana or her sister Maria. Oh, Maria? Come on, at least Giana was a bit original. In each level, you collect dream crystals as opposed to coins used in the Super Mario series. Extra lives are found in the form of lollipops, and enemies are simply defeated by jumping on them. There's a number of power-ups you can receive in the game, such as the Fire Wheel, which allows her to crush rocks by jumping beneath them, a Lightning Bolt, which allows Giana to shoot a projectile at the enemies, and there's also some power-ups that don't just copy the power-ups in Super Mario Bros. There's the ability to shoot recoiling projectiles, shoot homing projectiles, a shield item used to protect your character against fire, an item that freezes all enemies on the screen, and finally an item that kills each enemy on your screen. There are 2 different types of levels in the game, the overworld, which is accompanied by green scenery and pipes, and then there's the underground stages, which have different hazards such as water, fire, and bosses. There's a total of 32 stages in this game, and there are hidden warp blocks hidden in certain levels which allow you to jump to different parts of the game. The game was actually received well by the community at the time and was described as amazing and fabulous, but it was also said that it didn't live up to the standards that Super Mario Bros. Set. Obviously, you don't hear anyone talking about the release of Great Giana Odyssey now, do you? I wonder why. At number 2, we have Sonic Shuffle, another game trying to piggyback off of a successful Mario title, even the game's name, Sonic Shuffle. It's the first Sonic game in the party game genre, and also its last. It was released in late 2000 on the Sega Dreamcast, and was designed around the player moving along a game board and playing minigames. Yeah, that's Mario Party. The game allows you to play in single player against AI or multiplayer against your friends. In the story mode, which is only limited to 1 player, the goal is to collect the most precious stones. Then in the multiplayer capable versus mode, the goal is to obtain the most emblems, and obviously the character with the most emblems wins. The game features around 50 different mini-games and about 30 mini-events. There are different modes for some of the mini-games like 2v2, 3v1, and free-for-all. I mean, what else can I say? If I didn't tell you that this wasn't Mario Party, I'm sure you would just think I'm describing Mario Party. I mean, sure, maybe the Sonic fanbase really did want a party game, right? I mean, remember when Mario and Sonic's fanbases used to hate each other? Maybe there was some demand for a Sonic party game since the Mario fans all had Mario Party. However, Sonic Shuffle received pretty mixed reviews upon its release, and the gameplay was described as too general and had too little mini-games. And at number 1, we have Paladins Battlegrounds. Oh, come on. You know, if you're gonna put hate in the comments, at least hear me out first. I know Paladins gets a lot of flack for looking and playing almost exactly like Overwatch, but the fact that they decided to call their Battle Royale mode Paladins Battlegrounds is ridiculous. I would honestly be surprised if PUBG Corp did not sue them over this. Paladins Battlegrounds. Oh look, another Battle Royale game. Are we done with these yet? I mean, I think PUBG and Fortnite pretty much have this genre covered. This mode was announced at Hi-Res Expo 2018 and stated that it would drop 100 players into a very large map, and players will have to obtain loot that's scattered around the map and use that loot to knock out opponents they come across, blah blah blah. It's a Battle Royale game, everyone knows. After some time, the fog will close in, and anybody who's outside the safe zone will slowly take damage until they're knocked out. I mean, they're all the same game, guys. They're all the same game. There's also Zeppelins, which will drop a box of really good loot at some random point on the map. The only original thing that they seem to have added here are the use of mounts, which every character has access to, and this allows for faster land travel speed. Although PUBG has vehicles, so even that's not really original. The game is just Overwatch jammed into PUBG now, which is about all I can say about it. We all know how much PUBG likes to think it invented the Battle Royale genre, but let's see what happens in the near future with Paladins Battlegrounds. I mean, maybe the hero-based part of their game will be fun to use in the Battle Royale genre, so we're gonna have to see. And there you have it, our list of 5 more blatant video game ripoffs. Do you agree? Did we miss something? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos from ArcadeCloud on Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Take care, and game on.